Shut up and sit down.
Hello guys and gals, it is me, EpicDose. Today I'm bringing you a video of 10 tips of how to get to the top 10 of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I consistently get to the top 10 almost every time, and I'm going to help out the new players. I'm sure some of you vet players know this stuff, but for people who are just starting out or people who can't get to the top 10, here's my tips to help you out. Number 1, when you jump out of the plane, of course, you don't want to jump where a bunch of other people are jumping. And I know it's hard to tell. Sometimes you can tell when people are jumping out. But if you jump out and see a bunch of people around you, try to parachute away from them. Try to get away from them. You don't want to be around anybody, because if you land with 3 or 4 people around you, the first person that gets the gun wins, basically. That's kind of a lucky thing. I tend to just don't try to jump out in the middle of the map. Almost tons of people do that. Don't try to jump right when it lets you jump. Tons of people do that. I just tend to jump in odd places where it seems like people aren't jumping out of the plane. If that helps you. Like I said, if you jump out and you see some people around you, just try to parachute away from them. Or skydive away from them, whatever you want to call it. Tip number 2. Get equipment fast. Get to whatever house or building that is near you. Get to it. Grab whatever equipment you need. And get it fast. You want to get as much as you can, as quick as you can. I usually like to get a helmet, a backpack, a vest, and an assault rifle, but that does not happen very rarely where you get all those things right out the bat. But you do get lucky sometimes. In this video, I do get all those pretty quick. But as long as you get an assault rifle or a small machine gun or whatever, something that can do a lot of damage quickly, you're good to go. I wouldn't worry about much of that, but if you can get the other things too, great. Once you got that stuff, you want to start going. You don't want to hang around the cities, okay? And that'll be one of my other tips later. Tip number 3, when you're going to these houses, shut the doors behind you so you can be prepared. One, it makes people think that no one's there. 2, you can be prepared by hearing the door open or seeing the door open. You know someone's in the house with you or building with you. So yeah, if you go into any buildings or anything, shut the doors behind you. I would even shut the rooms that you go into so they don't come in knowing someone's in there or someone's been there. If you got the upper hand, it'll always help. Tip number 4. Like I said, once you got your equipment, you don't want to stay in the cities. Stay away from the cities. That's another tip. Once you got what you need, at least an assault rifle. I mean, you probably want a backpack, a helmet, and a vest, a bulletproof vest, but you're not going to always get that. As long as you have an assault rifle, I'd say stay out of the cities and just stay in like the forested areas. Don't go into the cities. That's where everybody else is. That's where they're grabbing their guns. That's where they're grabbing, they're grabbing their equipment. Once you got a gun, hopefully you can get more, but if that's what you got, keep going. Tip number 5, do not use vehicles unless you have to. Don't use them. They put a big target on you. Everybody can see you coming. Everybody can hear you coming. Yes, you could run people over, but it's better just to stay away from them. Most people that are decent shots can kill you if they see you coming at them in the driver's seat before you get to them. So, yeah, just stay away from vehicles unless you have to use them to, get yourself in the safe area so you don't die. I did use the vehicle here in this video a little bit where I really didn't have to, but it's a game. Have fun. But yeah, I mean, I more consistently get into the top 10 when I don't use a vehicle at all. Okay, stay crouched. When you're running, no matter what, once you get, I mean, even from the beginning, stay crouched. You're a smaller target. You're harder to see. Just stay crouched and sprint that way. Don't just stay upright and run. Everybody's going to see you. You're going to be easier to see. You're going to be a bigger target. Stay crouched is tip number 6. Tip number 7. Always stop. Like, once you're out and about, once you've got your equipment and you're staying out of the cities and all that, you always want to stop every once in a while, look around you, and see if you can see somebody. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to go after them. It's probably better to stay away from them. You almost got to treat this game like a real scenario, like if you were in it in real life. You don't want conflict unless you have to have it. But yeah, check all directions, see if you can see anybody. Go for the kill if you can, or stay away from them. This just depends. This just depends on the situation and what you actually got for equipment. You want to go up with them with just a handgun. Okay, and then tip number 8. Don't bother with the airdrops that you'll see unless they drop like right by you. Airdrops draw a lot of attention. A lot of people go for them. And everybody can see where it's landing, from a distance. So you're just going to get yourself in trouble there. You're going to be looking at the equipment from the airdrop and someone's going to come up and shoot you. But hey, if it drops right by you where you're at, grab it. You'll get some good equipment that'll help you. Doesn't guarantee a win, but it'll help you. Number 9. Anytime you hear gunfire or vehicles, try to locate them. Stop, look around, try to locate where they are. Go for the kill if you can get it, or avoid them, depending on your situation. And then the last tip I got for you is tip number 10. And once you get below 20 people, you need to start looking for a place to hide. If it's in a town or in a house, where the circle is starting to go, hide in a house and protect your entry points. Like, get to a two-level house. You don't even have to do that. Just get to a house where there's not a lot of windows, where they can't see inside where you're at. Crouch, point at the entryway. Try to make it where it's only one entry where you can, see them coming up. And wait. If you don't have a city or a house or a building or whatever, you get in a field and you lay down. You go in the prone position. You lay down and you hide out and you just scope everything out. Because as soon as that circle gets smaller and smaller, if you're just standing in the middle of a field, you're going to be dead. You'd be the first one dead. You need to get down, take your time, watch everything you hear, see what everybody's doing. Let them kill each other, unless you gotta kill somebody before they kill you. And those are my tips, guys. It's for people that do solo. It's not for people with a squad. With a squad, you can be more careless. You can do more things. But those are my tips. I hope it helps you out. I hope it helps you get to the top 10. In this video, you can definitely continue watching it. I get to number 1. And I didn't follow all my little tips here, but I did most of them. Yeah, solo, you gotta play like it's almost like a real life situation. You want to avoid conflict, hide out, and just get the best equipment you can and stay away from cities, guys. But as a squad, it's the total different story. You can be a little more careless because you got each other's back. I almost think it's easier to play solo than it is with a squad because you got people who they just want to shoot people. But alright, guys, thanks for watching. If you can definitely watch the rest of this video and see how I did. I got number 1, but you can see how I played. And thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. See you later.